Here's how you apply blush. I'm going to teach you how to apply a cream blush and a powder blush with different techniques depending on what you're wanting to achieve. First, we're going to start with a cream blush. This is the shade Sorbet by Beauty Bay. Now the trick is to go slow. So I'm just going to do a few teeny tiny little dots. And I like to use a kind of angled brush to apply this. It's not too dense, but it's enough to blend the product. And we're just going to start tapping that in. Now just take your time, the brush should just be doing the work. I'm just lightly tapping that product out into my skin. And if you want to add more, you can go in and add more. Now I'm not directly applying this on the apples of my cheeks because I want more of a lifted look. So you can apply your blush kind of on the very edge of your cheekbone and angle it up into your temple to lift the face. Now if you think you've added too much, don't panic. Just continue to blend the product out as best as you can, and you can go back in with your foundation sponge or brush and just tap over top of that product just to tone it down. And just like that, you've got a nice amount of cream blush. So this is a powder blush. This is the shade Berry Love from Sigma, and I recommend starting out with a powder if you're new to makeup just because it is a lot easier to control. To apply a powder blush, you want to make sure that your face is set with the powder, or the area where you're going to apply your blush is set. If you don't set the area that you're going to apply blush, the product will cling to the area and it will look patchy. You just want to get a domed fluffy brush and just dip into the product, just a tiny amount. And on this side I'm going to place this more on the apple of my cheeks just so you can kind of see the difference. So I'm just going to start tapping that product on and just bringing it up the cheekbone. I'm not going to go into the temple to show you the difference between more of a lifted look and more of a center focused look. And same thing again, if you feel like you've gone with too much, just take your powder brush and just tap the edges. So you can really see the difference between the side with the more lifted application versus the side where we focus the blush on the apple of the cheek. So you can choose which application technique you like best on yourself, but you've now just learned how to apply blush. Let me know what technique you want to learn next.